Alpha Romeo X-ray from Alpha 1, enter, backtrack runway 31, line up, report ready.
Backtrack and line up 31, we'll report ready, confirmation. It's a long runway. It is. It's very quiet, isn't it? Very quiet airport.
Steve Green used to fly scheduled in and out of here.
Sorry?
Steve Green, the guy at the...
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this the end, or is it just over a hump?
Well, the piano keys are further down. This'll be the 300 metre mark.
Be alright from here, won't it?
God, there's loads.
Confirmation raise line up 31, ready for departure.
Alpha Romeo X-ray, careful takeoff runway 31, wind 230 degrees, 13 knots, report leaving the CTR.
Clear for takeoff, and we'll call confirmation. Report leaving the CTR, so let's go. More power.
Oh, does it manage all that shaking?
Yeah, it's okay. It's got image stabilisation.
Yeah, well, I guess it would have, but that's a hell of a shake for it to deal with.
It does settle down, actually.
TB9 de retour de local nord, actuellement à 2 minutes de éco-kilo pour intégrer. C'est rappelé de 20 kg, la piste
55 hauteur.
30 degrés 12 nœuds, QNH 1018.
So the left turn.
1018 à 31.
Hey, I guess so.
Je rappelle novembre kilo, Alpha Lima.
Keeps you away from the town.
Going to cruise climb. I mind it's right hand circuits, isn't it?
Rejoined right hand just to avoid crossing the centre line.
Okay.
I think. Now we've got Deauville above us at 2500.
Yeah.
Which we're going to talk to anyway, I guess, but I guess perhaps we ought to stay below it for the time being.
2,500 you said?
Yep, so stay below 2500 initially.
Yeah.
Bouncy, bouncy.
Ah, a bit of sunshine.
This is more like.
This is better.
Mind you, earlier in the week we were all moaning like hell about how hot it was, weren't we?
No, I wasn't.
I was.
I never moan how hot it is. It was, I must admit though, I did moan at night a little bit.
Trying to get to sleep with all that heat.
It was like, it was nearly bloody 30 degrees at night.
Terrible, wasn't it? And no aircon.
Yeah, well my mate got he's good. I don't know where he gets all these contacts of people, but some bloke offered him an industrial sized air conditioning unit to go in his conservatory, and he said, yeah, he had that installed last year. And I'm like, what the hell have he got one of them for? And I'm like, and I rang him up the other day, you still got air conditioning? Well, come and sit in yours.
Yeah, we'll come and sleep in your conservatory.
best idea ever, that. Where do you get that from? But that's the thing, it's only good for 2 nights a year.
Yes, that's the trouble, isn't it? Mind you, I can remember my first car with air conditioning. I remember thinking, oh, why have I got air conditioning? We'll never use that in this country, but we never, I mean, I always have it on.
Yeah, don't take it off. Climate control. So we're exiting the ATZ shortly?
Very shortly. About a mile. It's not the ATZ, it's the CTR.
Oh, CTR, sorry.
Control area. Oh no. CTA would be control area, it's control zone. CTR.
I'll just say leaving the zone. I got from X-rays leaving the zone to the side.
Alpha Romeo X-ray, no traffic reported. QNH 1018, you can leave my frequency. Have a nice weekend. Bye bye, sir.
QNH 1018, and we'll go. We'll change to 120.350. Go for it. Where are we at?
ETA is 13:38. 20 to 2 Zulu, should be 20 to 4 local, and it's 2:15 local now, so it's another hour and a half.
Okay. Oh yeah, with this headwind. Yeah. So what was the approach then into La Rochelle? You were saying about...
oh, you have to, you find a dual carriageway for runway 2.
Charlie dans vos 1 heure pour 4 nautiques, route opposée, 30 pieds bas.
For runway 27, you intercept the dual carriageway for it. It's absolutely obvious.
Donc le trafic est dans vos 1 heure pour 4 nautiques et lui il est sorti à la même altitude route opposée.
X-ray Charlie, je vais monter à 2500 pieds pour traverser la baie.
X-ray Charlie.
X-ray Charlie, on ouvre l'œil.
Are we changing to...
J'ai bien pris l'info là, j'ouvre l'œil. Je suis en retour sur Saint-Brieuc là.
Actually the same controller, just a different frequency.
134.0. And what...
Is REN info again?
REN information. And we've gone from Caen.
Yep, Caen's not bad.
Caen to La Rochelle, yeah. Information, Golf Alpha Tango Romeo X-ray for flight information service.
He's a bit broken still, isn't he?
Renu largeur Fox Victor Sierra, fin de largage au niveau 195, on descend.
Right, we've got PJE in about 12 miles, so we probably want to detour around it. I would go left about, or try 20 degrees.
Golf Alpha Tango Romeo X-ray.
Information, good afternoon, Golf Alpha Tango Romeo X-ray is a PA32 from Caen to La Rochelle, at 3,000 feet on 1018. Like a flight information service, our current position is 53 miles to run to the Alpha November Golf VOR.
Romeo X-ray, Roger, squawk 7040, QNH 1019.
7040, squawking and the QNH is 1019. Come on,
Kilo Juliette, on va descendre à 2000 pieds.
Yeah, come left again, Andy.
Kilo Juliette, descente à 2000 pieds, QNH 1019 approuvé. Donc le trafic annoncé est dans vos 11 heures pour 4 nautiques. Il est 800 pieds bas en route vers Saint-Brieuc également.
There you go, that'll do.
Rennes de Zulu Fox, bonjour. Zulu Fox, Rennes, bonjour. Rennes de DR400, Fox, Bravo, Tango, Zulu Fox, en provenance de Flair à destination du Mont Saint-Michel et retour sur Flair. 3 personnes à bord, 7000 au transpondeur, 2500 pieds QNH. Zulu Fox, transpondeur 7040, QNH 1019. Transpondeur 7040, QNH 1019. Une information du Fox Hotel Oscar, rebonjour. Fox Hotel Oscar, Rennes, rebonjour, identifié radar, rappelé à 3 minutes de l'arcage. Nous allons avant le parachute niveau 105, Fox Hotel Oscar.
L'info du Fox Kilo Jules pour quitter.
I'll speak French on the radio, don't I?
Kilo Juliet, vous souhaitez quitter la fréquence maintenant? Vous êtes un baptême de nautique de Saint-Brieuc? Déjà. Reçu, Kilo Juliet.
French.
They just like to make wine and make cheese.
I was told by a French air trafficker, I don't know how true it is, that when the Ottawa Conference in 1947 decided what the international language of the air should be,
It's true. Yeah.
France only lost by one vote, French only lost by one vote. It might be two, whatever.
Yeah, they very narrowly missed the vote for the international language.
We might have had to learn French to go flying, that'd be terrible. Glider.
Yep.
Turning.
Yep. Might have had to have a proficiency level 4 in French.
Can you imagine? That would be good for us actually, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Bit weird though, going flying and speaking French, wouldn't it?
In England, yeah.
But that's what they do, isn't it? Well, they're supposed to.
Yeah, that's what they're supposed to do.
But they don't.
But they don't.
But they can do though, because they've obviously passed the test. Bill?
Indeed.
Are we going to burn that one down a little bit more?
Up to you. You got about 5 gallons left in the left main, so that's what? 5/12 of an hour, which is 1/12 of an hour is 5 minutes, isn't it? So 25 minutes left. So you can go another 20 minutes if you want.
Yep. We shan't forget though, because we know that last time.
Well, if we do forget, it'll go quiet up front. You'll change tanks, put the fuel pump on, and the engine will restart.
Yep. It'd be pretty obvious.
We will notice, I think.
Well, the weather's certainly a lot better than it was last year.
I can't remember last year's, you know. Oh, we fought our way into Angers, didn't we, with Mike flying? Yes, I do remember that. Yeah.
It was just Mike, like, fighting through IMC, basically.
And we didn't break out to about 1,200 feet on the QNH. It was terrible. It was pretty low.
Le Fox X-ray Charlie, on arrive sur le trait de côte entre Clinique et Port-Dix pour quitter.
X-ray Charlie, 7000 au transpondeur, Saint-Brieuc, 11845, à plus tard.
Plus tard, merci.
Hang on with us.
I go from X-ray, go ahead.
Romeo X-ray, you are leaving my airspace, squawk 7000, and note information on 119.4, bye-bye.
Squawking 7000 and notes information on 119.4, go from X-ray. Thanks very much.
You can come right now, Andy. That you need to because there's some airspace ahead of us. Oh, Angers in now, isn't it?
Notes information, Golf Alpha Tango Romeo X-ray for flight information service.
Alpha Tango Romeo X-ray, bonjour, Fox 3710, and go ahead.
Squawk 3710, copy, Roger. Looking for us on the screen right now.
X-ray, go ahead for your details.
Ask your details.
That's information. Golf Alpha Tango Romeo X-ray is a PA32 from Caen to La Rochelle. And we're 3,000 feet on 1018, and we've got 25 miles to run to the Alpha November Golf VOR. VFR, oh sorry, correction, squawking 3710.
From X-ray, you are not readable. I just heard that you were going to La Rochelle, and can you confirm your airfield of departure, please?
Airfield.
It was Caen, Lima Fox Romeo Kilo Golf Romeo X-ray.
From X-ray, I didn't receive you. Can you check your radio, please?
Didn't get us. Mount information, Golf Alpha Tango Romeo X-ray, how do you read?
La gauche terminée en descente, à sommet tout à l'heure.
On box 2.
Mount information, Golf Alpha Tango Romeo X-ray, how do you read?
From X-ray, I read you 5 now. Thank you. So can you confirm airfield of departure, please?
The airfield of departure was Caen, Lima Fox Romeo Kilo.
Roger, to La Rochelle, and confirm your cruising altitude, please.
Affirm to La Rochelle, we're presently 3,000 feet on 1019er.
Roger, QNH is 1020.
Roger, 1020 set.
Ok, c'est rien. Qui a envie de La Rochelle, c'est pour quitter, passer avec eux, s'il vous plaît.
Precious timing as we go further south. What's the matter with that, Boxer?
1119, bonne journée à vous, au revoir. Merci également.
Strange, isn't it? I mean, it's been alright so far.
It's usually the better box. I suppose it could be his... No. I mean, there's two VHF aerials on top of the aeroplane. I don't know which one goes to which, to be honest, but I'd assumed the forward one went to that one and the rear one went to that one. But maybe it's the other way around. And maybe because where we are in relation to Nantes, one aerial works better than the other. But where are we in relation to Nantes? Well, it's almost a beam of us. No, it's a beam of us, so it shouldn't make a slight bit of difference. Oh, it's Angers. Was TMA was the airspace coming up?
Oh, was it?
Yeah. We shall have to send Captains Claw and Lang and Sylvester a text when we get there.
Yeah.
Hey, nous arrivons. God, the beer's cold in La Rochelle.
Yep. So he's doing that propeller thing tomorrow, is he?
Yeah.
Whatever it's called.
Project Propeller.
Project Propeller.
They take veterans to a meeting once a year, a fly-in.
Yeah, isn't that the one that you committed to a few years ago?
Yeah, I was going to do it last year, but then the weather went shit on the day. It was June the 4th last year. Steve and I were both going to do it. It was at the old RAF Church Fenton, Leeds East. But on the morning, the weather was absolutely pants. Because I got this one with rear door access, they like the PA32 because of that, for the less mobile veterans, you know, sort of thing. So I was picking up a guy and his missus and his grandson from Duxford. I was taking one from Amy Green and picking up this guy and his family from Duxford, but it never happened. The guy I was going to be taking with me, he lives fairly local in not Belbroughton, but somewhere around there. But he was poorly, so he cancelled already. So it was just, I forget his name now. Graham? No, not Graham. I can't remember his name now, but they were quite disappointed. Well, as was I. I was looking forward to going. We had one at the Green one year. And there was about 80 odd aeroplanes parked up on the grass.
That's even more than what was earlier in the week, wasn't it?
Oh God, yes.
And here.
Maintenez le transpondeur actuel.
On maintient 74-10, Delta Lima.
Bonjour, ici La Rochelle. Information écho, enregistrée à 12h10 UTC. Approche ILS, piste 27, piste en service 27. Niveau transition 60. Vent 260 degrés 8 nœuds, nous sommes caboqués. Température plus 23 degrés. Point de rosée plus 10 degrés. CNH 1021, Québec Mexico 1019. Informé La Rochelle au premier contact. Vous avez reçu l'information écho. Good afternoon, this is La Rochelle. Information echo recorded at 1210 UTC. ILS approach runway 27, runway news 27. Transition level, flight level 60. Wind 260 degrees, 8 knots. Sailing and visibility, okay? Temperature plus 23 degrees, dew point plus 14 degrees. QNH 1021, Quebec Mexico 1019er. Inform La Rochelle on first contact. You have received information echo.
Was that QFE 1019?
Yep, it was, and QNH 1021.
A bit early to go on that one.
You can set 1021 now, that's wonderful. Within 30 miles of the airfield, can't be that bad. So I better start thinking about who I want to talk to.
Fox Alpha Golf, vous pouvez quitter à plus tard.
Well, where'd that come from? 124.2 is La Rochelle approach, and 118.0 is the tower, La Rochelle tower. So it's La Rochelle approaching tower, and we have echo.
Largeur para au niveau du terrain de Beauvoir-Franc-Montagne passe 3600 pieds en montée.
And the wind was 260 at 8 knots, so 10 degrees off at 8 knots. That's not a problem.
Fox Alpha Oscar, recontactez Lorient 123.0, transpondez...
The runway is 21, isn't it?
No, 27.
27. West. He's probably going to tell us to change it anyway.
Before too much longer, I hope. Well, in just over 10 miles, about 11 miles, we go into La Rochelle's flight information region.
Et Fox Romeo Hotel, La Rochelle 124.2, transpondez 7000 en bas.
Je passe avec La Rochelle, je vous remercie. Transpondeur 7000, 124 de La Rochelle, Romeo Hotel.
Here's those roundabouts that look like GNSS reporting points, or GNS. Us.
Golf Alpha Tango Romeo X-ray, go ahead.
Golf Romeo X-ray, you'll reach the end of my airspace in 5 minutes. Contact La Rochelle 124.2 and squawk 7000, goodbye.
La Rochelle on 124.2 and squawking 7000, thanks for the service, Golf X-ray.
D'accord, bah tu peux rouler, virer vers l'ouest pour l'instant.
Je pars par l'ouest.
This is La Rochelle info, but it's also La Rochelle approach, it's the same frequency.
Southwest 464 Papa, radar identified, turn left heading 180.
Left heading 180, Severe 464 Papa.
La Rochelle information, Golf Alpha Tango Romeo X-ray.
Golf Alpha Tango Romeo X-ray, La Rochelle, bonjour, I call you back, sir. Fox Romeo Hotel, La Rochelle, je vous écoute, rebonjour.
Fox Romeo Hotel, donc ULM Pionnier 200, toute personne à bord de retour des Sables d'Olonne pour destination vers Saint-Pierre-d'Oléron. Actuellement à 2200 pieds, transpondeur 7000, libéré par Nantes Info.
Si vous maintenez l'altitude, le QNH 1021, poursuivez, rappelez en vue de Saint-Pierre-d'Oléron pour quitter.
Je maintiens QNH 1021, je rappellerai en vue de Saint-Pierre pour quitter. Romeo Hotel.
Tango Hotel, pour info, on a quitté l'île d'Aix vers les minimes, on va rentrer de là-bas pour intégrer ma gauche.
Reçu un peu minime, Tango Hotel.
7 minutes.
Et India 2 fois, donc liberté de manœuvre maintenant pour la montée.
Liberté de manœuvre pour India 2 fois.
Golf Alpha Tango Romeo X-ray La Rochelle, pass your message.
Good afternoon, La Rochelle, Golf Alpha Tango Romeo X-ray is a PA32, inbound to yourselves. We are 26 miles to the north, 3,000 feet on 1021 with information echo. Let's walk in 7,000 and VFR.
Copy, Golf Romeo X-ray. Can you confirm your airfield of destination, please?
Destination? La Rochelle.
Destination is La Rochelle, Lima Foxtrot Bravo Hotel.
Copy, sir. So proceed to November Point, squawk 4720, QNH is 1021.
1021, squawk in 4720 and we'll report at November 5505. Allez, Zulu, appareil implément terminé du largage.
C'est approuvé.
Merci à toi.
La Rochelle de Romeo Hotel, vous m'avez donné un code transpondeur?
Romeo Hotel 7037.
7037, reçu Romeo Hotel.
Okay, you need to come left a bit, about 10 degrees or so.
90, route direct Pompeline.
Direct Pompeline and climbing flight 190, Sylvia 464 Papa.
And you got 17 miles to November.
Good afternoon, November 905 Fox Papa.
It's on the edge of that thing. See that big inlet? Yeah, November's right in the middle of it, basically.
Is approved,
And the airport is on the bit sticking out beyond the inlet.
And Sylvia 464 Papa, contact Bordeaux Control 125 decimal 105.
Now, what altitude do we want to be at?
125 105.
Miles away.
464 Papa. Correct.
India Echo, La Rochelle, vos intentions maintenant?
Je vais traverser l'île de Ré jusqu'au bout et on ferait rejoindre l'île d'Oléron.
D'accord, rappelez approchant le phare des baleines, India Echo.
Je rappelle au phare des baleines, India Echo.
Tango Hotel, c'est pour réintégrer?
You think so? Could be. I seem to remember it being closer than that, but it could be right. I'm going to argue with you. I can't see it yet.
That's Romeo X-ray descent at 1,500 feet, QNH 1021, and follow November Alpha, report November Alpha.
Down to 1,500 and follow November to November Alpha. Golf Mike.
Correct.
And there's November Alpha just there. So it's just, you'll be turning right onto about 220, I'd have thought.
T'estimes dans combien de temps?
Au moins 5 minutes là.
C'est parfait, donc 5 minutes, ça serait parfait.
Basically down the coast. Must be this village here, that's the November. Hey! Stop being like doing the Inca run of Mallorca again.
Fox Victor Juliette, confirmer l'attitude?
2500 pieds de Fox Victor.
This doesn't look like a beach, does it? It just looks like
2500
it just
pieds
sort of
et
spills and
rapport
flows onto the line.
Je maintiens 2500 pieds, je rappelle en sortie et visuel sur le trafic à peu près vers le midi de Fox Victor Juliette.
Il n'y a pas de souci, il est actuellement 1200 pieds plus bas que vous, stable, donc poursuivez. Fox Romeo Hotel, La Rochelle?
Romeo Hotel, j'écoute.
Vous êtes stable à 2500 pieds?
Là, j'étais actuellement à
You're almost at November. About a mile.
Cette altitude.
Vous pouvez
About
maintenir l'altitude,
1.2.
je vous rappelle. Golf Romeo X-ray, follow the course line to join right hand downwind on runway 27, report beginning of downwind.
We'll follow the course line on the right hand and runway 27 and we'll follow Golf Mike.
There's a big bridge going across the bay there to the island.
Yeah. So we're going right hand for 27.
Right hand for 27.
Your right hand base, won't it?
Right, he wants us to join right downwind, doesn't he? So if you turn right now about 15. There you go. Probably about right. That'll take us via November Alpha to the start of downwind.
And we take a left turn.
And then we take a left turn to join downwind, yeah.
1500 until he instructs us otherwise.
The QFE was 1019er. You got that on? not much in it, it's only 75, it's only 74 feet above sea level.
We have the airport in sight, sorry for the long delay.
No problem, sir. Your clear visual approach, runway 27, and contact tower 118.0.
Clear for the visual approach, 27 and 118.0. Thank you, good day, 925 Whiskey Whiskey.
95, whiskey.
Approach, bonjour, EC 575, Papa descending flight level 80, jet loose on Airbus 319 with Echo.
Easy 575 Papa, bonjour. It will be radar vectors ILS 27, number 2 on the approach. Continue presenting and descend flight level 60.
Okay, radar vectors ILS runway 27, continue on the heading, descend flight level 60, EC 575 Papa.
Romeo Hotel, trafic 3 heures, un nautique et demi, route opposée et actuellement 200 pieds plus haut.
Reçu, Romeo Hotel, je peux descendre à 2200 pieds.
Approuvé. Victor Juliette, vous avez croisé un trafic 300 pieds plus bas en descente.
Bien reçu, je fais attention de Fox Victor Juliette.
Bien reçu, rappelez en sortie de zone.
Another 10.
Rochelle, Rochelle de Fox Juliette, Delta, Delta.
That's the airfield straight there in front of us, just off to the left of the nose.
Yeah, I got it.
Destination, l'aérodrome de Varennes, 2000 pieds.
Engine failure, you have to take off, you ditch it in the sea. There's nowhere to go.
Dans un premier temps, on me donne juste l'IMAT et puis je vous rappelle après.
I should do a right turn and manage to get the headline.
You wouldn't get there.
Juliette Delta, bonjour, je vous rappelle.
So is it 1,000 feet the circuit height?
I would say so.
Golf Romeo X-ray, contact tower 118.0.
Oh, 118.0, got
321 Victor, we're ready for taxi.
321 Victor, you maintain position, I call you back. Are you ready to copy amended clearance?
Ready to copy, just 321 Victor.
Okay, initially climb 4,000 feet on runway heading and the squawk is the same.
4,000 feet on runway heading, just 321 Victor.
Here's 27.
And Jersey 321 Victor, taxi and maintain only point alpha.
Taxi only point alpha, just 321 Victor.
Golf Romeo X-ray on frequency.
Golf Romeo X-ray on frequency, we're shortly downwind, 27 right up.
Copy, perform 360 by the right from your position, I call you back, sir.
Oh, right, 360. Golf Romeo.
FM, I confirm, by the right, the EFR traffic on course and I call you
Oh well,
back.
we get a chance to look at the boaties going round.
November 95, Fox Papa, radar identified, contact approach 124.2.
24-2, goodbye, November 9 Fox Papa.
That's nice.
Yeah. November 925, Whiskey, you are clear to
I hope the camera and the wing's still working, but it isn't.
But it's gone now.
Clear to land, runway 27, 925 Whiskey Whiskey.
La Rochelle, Fox Victor Kilo Parking Club, rebonjour.
Victor Kilo, rebonjour.
Oui, on a copié Fox, les essais moteurs sont effectués. On vous donne le roulage pour un vol secteur Île de Ré.
1250 au transpondeur, Victor Kilo, roulez point d'arrêt Delta et je vous rappelle là.
1250 et on roule Delta, Victor Kilo.
Do you want us to go around again, Wanda?
I'm just going to keep doing it until he tells me to do something else.
Yeah, he didn't say orbit, he said 360, didn't he? But never mind. I think you're probably right. Could be just a difference of language.
Oh, where's the wind coming from? Because it's going to blow.
Westerly.
Westerly.
Kilo Yankee pour le relais.
Kilo Yankee, La Rochelle, bonjour, je vous rappelle. November 925, Whiskey, perform 180 and maintain on the runway. Call you back shortly. Jersey 321 Victor by Alpha, enter backtrack line up runway 27.
Alpha, enter line up backtrack 27, Jersey 321 Victor.
It's going to keep us here forever.
We'll make a 180 and we'll maintain on the runway 925 Whiskey Whiskey.
Guépard Yankee, vous roulez travers Manche Air dans un premier temps.
Ok, Rescue Yankee, on roule travers Manche.
Et Rescue Yankee, vous maintiendrez traverse-tour, je vous rappelle pour plus.
Ok.
November 925 Whiskey Whiskey, resume taxi and expect the apron at the bottom of the tower.
Okay, thank you. We'll resume the taxi and we'll taxi towards the bottom of the tower, 925 Whiskey Whiskey.
November 925 Whiskey Whiskey, you maintain on the taxiway, call you back shortly, sir.
Okay, I will just cross the threshold and then I will stop over there, 925 Whiskey Whiskey.
Rescue Yankee, vous pouvez poursuivre le roulage, vous mettrez au stand 1 pour laisser passer un beach là qui va arriver.
Rescue Yankee, bien reçu.
Donc 925 Whiskey Whiskey, you maintain position now and call back.
Maintaining position, sir, 925 Whiskey Whiskey.
Come on, man, burning lots of gas here.
Golf Alpha Tango Romeo X-ray, follow the coast, enter for right base, right downwind, sorry, runway 27.
And we'll follow the course for right downwind for 27.
Rescue Yankee, tu peux poursuivre un peu le roulage et mettre au stand 1 le temps de laisser passer le beach.
Je confirme, on se met à gauche au stand 1. Hein.
Oui, c'est ça, pendant 2-3 secondes, enfin les 20 secondes, le temps de faire passer le beach. Ouais.
Ok, d'accord, on avait pas compris.
November 925 Whiskey Whiskey, resume taxi, the apron at the bottom of the tower, so taxi to the left, sir.
We'll take to the left over here and continue with the...
I think it's like this, isn't it? So
I just head straight for there.
Contactez l'approche 124.2.
That long jetty goes out. Or just to the base of the bridge.
Yankee, donc en fonction du beach, roule les tampons d'arrêt.
You're wanting to turn downwind, you want to turn much longer. Okay, you have your centre line on.
Ready for departure.
Jersey 321 Victor, clear for takeoff, runway 27, wind 270 degrees 10 knots.
27, clear for takeoff, 21 Victor.
Going to turn left shortly because he's going to take off now. Turn left now.
Yeah, looks good.
Victor Kilo, roulez, attendez point d'arrêt, Alpha.
On roule et on attend point d'arrêt Alpha, Victor.
You'll go down wind pretty quick, I think.
November 925 Whiskey Whiskey with the Marshall. See you later.
I have the marshal
Just
inside.
hold up.
Thank you very much. 925 Whiskey Whiskey.
Rescue Whiskey, rappelez prêt pour le Yankee, rappelez prêt pour le départ.
On te rappelle prêt pour le départ, on pénètre.
Well, actually, right downwind for 27.
Copy, maintain downwind. Dash 8 is just departing now. Fox Echo uniforme La Rochelle, bonjour, je vous rappelle.
Oh, brakes are off.
Jersey 321 Victor, radar identified, contact tower, approach 124.2, bye.
140 by 221 Victor.
We never got to follow the dual carriageway. That's a shame.
Rescue Yankee, on est pas à départ.
Rescue Yankee autorisé décollage, 27, le vent 270 degrés, 9 nœuds.
On décolle, 27 Yankee.
Romeo X-ray, you're number 1 now, report on final, runway 27.
That's an good report final, 27, confirmation.
FM and 1 Airbus is arriving 12 nautical miles on final. Can you perform a short pattern?
FM confirmation. So let's just basically cut the corner.
Thank you, sir.
Head it straight towards the tarmac. Time to get down. About 1,000 feet, you're going to have to dump a lot of height here, Andy. Shut the throttle back.
Thank you.
MCC.
Roger, AC 575, Papa, localizer established on north.
Copy, continue the approach, call you back, easy, 575 Papa.
Steady break.
Golf Romeo X-ray, you're clear to land, runway 27, wind 280 degrees, 9 knots.
Let's land 27.
Very fast.
Extremely fast.
You have to get off of the intersection as well.
Easy 575 Papa, take minimum approach speed, please.
Everything 575 Papa.
La Rochelle, bonjour, Fox Delta Mike, bonjour, je vous rappelle. Golf from X-ray, you let taxi, you perform 180 after the intersection, please.
180 after the intersection, go Roger.
Victor Kilo, pénétrez, remontez un petit peu, alignez-vous piste 27, un Airbus en finale à 7 nautiques.
Victor Kilo, on pénètre, on remonte en sa ligne.
He wants them to let them go. That's what it is.
Okay, go on then, swing around then. Get the... I thought he was worried about the Airbus.
I did as well, actually.
Golf Roma X-ray, resume taxi, report runway vacated.
We'll go Roger.
Oh, bloody hell, that was a bit confusing, wasn't it?
Yeah. He wants to get him away, you see.
Yeah. That's right.
Victor Kilo, si vous pouviez dégager l'axe par le nord assez rapidement, l'Airbus arrive à 4 nautiques et demi en finale.
Victor Kilo, on est autorisé au décollage et on dégagera l'axe rapidement par le nord.
Merci Victor Kilo, le vent 300 degrés, 10 nœuds.
Victor Kilo.
Go for X-ray from where vacated.
Want to refuel and you come for which apron, sir?
Yeah, we want to refuel.
I would like to refuel, please. Go for X-ray.
Copy, so taxi to the right and follow the blue line, please.
We'll go for X-ray.
Fox Echo Uniform, La Rochelle.
It brings you around one way by the pumps.
Okay.
Then we want to be on golf, I suspect.
Rescue Yankee, vous pouvez contacter 124.2.
And we have to go in via golf and come out via golf 1.
On reste entre 0 et 3 au niveau de Châtillon.
Reçu.
Go in via golf.
Victor Kilo, merci pour le
No, that's when we go into the parking area.
Pour la navigation vers l'île de Ré. Break, easy 575 Papa, clear to land, runway 27, wind 300 degrees, 10 knots.
Clear to land, runway 27 East 575 Papa.
Fox Echo Uniforme, La Rochelle, bonjour, je vous écoute.
Excellent.
Echo Uniforme au point Bravo, on décide de rouler destination Lisieux, on a visuel sur la finale.
Echo Uniforme, transpondeur 1260, roulez point d'arrêt Alpha et attendez Alpha.
60, je roule Alpha et j'attends Echo Uniforme.
Fox Delta Mike, La Rochelle, je vous écoute.
Oui, Delta Mike au parking ASA avec
2584.
rouler pour un vol local au sud de l'installation.
1.5 exactly.
1250 au transpondeur, le QNH 1021, roulez travers Manchère, Fox Delta Mike.
250 et travers Manchère, Delta Mike.
Oui, Victor Kilo, on restera sur le secteur nord.
Reçu Victor Kilo, et donc 1250 au transpondeur, je confirme.
Magic.